Alright, y'all, so we just got the global Dokkan data download for this week's content, and there's surprisingly a couple of things to talk about, including a new banner that's going to be upcoming, I'm assuming this weekend, for both global, and I think JP will likely get at least one of them as well. We'll talk about it in depth. I think you guys can see on the screen, Jiren is not here. I thought that there was a strong possibility Jiren would not come this week just because the Goku and Frieza fight were announced. And here and behold, I was right. The Rhapsody Universe 7 EZAs did come out and not Jiren. In case you're wondering, when is Jiren going to come out? I'm thinking probably the first week of December is my earliest guess, especially because next week is the next Dokkanfest banner. And then we're also getting a banner already this week. Most likely is what I'm thinking. I also think JP will get at least one of those banners too. We'll talk about it just in detail. And I think we'll just hop into it. I think that's the most important thing here. Then after we'll talk about the new Frieza Cooler exchange, then these sub EZAs just a little bit here. But along with the Fruit and Dragon Balls, like basically everything for Tanabata is coming to global, right? We could take a look here. We see the okay, this is the quest mode here. The superheroes event is returning, right? We see that Baton Battle is coming, but I think down here, right, the God of Destruction Assemble event, getting the new stages, the Representatives, the Warriors of Universe 6 events, getting the Awakenings, the sub EZAs, the Purunga Dragon Balls are coming, and then we could finally see over here. It's not here, but I think it's under here. There's like missions for Black Friday is what it is. Yeah, right here. You see you guys are able to get these tickets, and there are Black Friday special missions starting tomorrow. So there's going to be a Black Friday celebration, and if you scroll all the way down here, I think we should probably be able to find these tickets. In fact, I could literally search it up. Black Friday. So there's 3 different tickets here. The Tons of Things tickets, Black Friday Tons of Things, Black Friday Dokkan Festival ticket, and then the Black Friday Legendary Summon Carnival tickets. So I think the biggest thing you could think of is, oh, there's the rainbow tickets here. That will be free. You could use that ticket until the 6th, and then these tickets until the 11th. So what I'm actually guessing is that the Tanabata banner itself with Tech UI Goku, and then the Year 9 Broly and the Year 9 Beast Gohan is actually going to be coming to global very, very soon. And this banner right here, I think this banner is going to be what's going to be appearing. Makes a lot of sense. Now, I also think that this banner could potentially be changed up. Not 100%. We do know that Physical Rose is stated to be returning. And considering that it's a Black Friday banner, I think that they'll change it up. And this is going to be more or less the banner that should be arriving on global. But, I mean, we'll see what they do with this banner. I mean, what could they change? I actually don't really know. Again, Physical Rose is supposed to come back very soon. Well, I guess they said soon-ish is when he returns. But again, there's also the Legendary Summon Carnival banner. Now, the reason why I'm thinking that this is coming to JP as well is because they did announce that the Year 9 Gogeta and the Broly are going to be, or no, the Year 9 Gogeta and the Year 9 Gammas, they're going to be returning on some random Legendary Summon Carnival. At first, I was thinking it would be on the Carnival banner that's in December. But if you really think about it, the actual Tanabata part to a large Jiren should return on that banner for JP. It's a whole mess. It's like, are they just gonna debut Jiren on that Carnival banner at this point? I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's very, very bizarre. But I think that the Gogeta, like, if this could be the Year 9 Dokkanfest returning and the Year 9 Carnival's returning, essentially. Another thing that they could do this banner is just by changing it up, featuring Physical Rose, maybe instead of this character, the Caligula, but I think they could also feature the Year 3 LRs and the Year 4 LRs. If you guys remember, those Anniversary LRs are temporarily boosted with their huge mega stats that they get, like the 1000% defense and everything like that. They gave them the boost and they're usable right now. So it makes sense if they want to change this banner up a lot and then actually feature those characters. Then in that case, it's gonna be a different banner, and it may also come to the JP version as well. Now, will Tech UI Goku be available with coins? I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna expect that he's gonna be available with coins, just because of how it is. And I think, to be fair, on GP also I don't think will be available with coins. But I think you can grab the year 9 LRs with them. And being fair, it has been a few months since they came out in July, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4ish months. You know, I think that's a good enough, right? You know, not to make people feel like, oh, wasting my money getting these guys, right? But that's really cool. If there's, again, a Carnival returning the Gogeta and Gammas for both Global JP, then this banner basically returning, people have an opportunity to get the year 3 and year 4 characters, which apparently haven't been featured since, like, what, the 7th anniversary, from what I heard. Like, I think Truth said that once or twice. So that's really cool if that's going to be the case, giving people that opportunity. We'll see what happens. I do think that this banner will drop this weekend, because of the fact that, like, okay, the banner looks like, I think the main one's gonna leave on the 6th with the tickets banner. If that's the case, then that's pretty much just a 2-week time frame. So I'm thinking, again, this weekend the banner will drop, be here for about 2 weeks ish, and then again maybe 6th the Jiren drops. Maybe Jiren again makes his debut, because Jiren's slated to return on GP on the December Carnival banner. That's how it usually works out. The Tanabana LR returns on the December Carnival banner, then the December Carnival LR returns on the Tanabata banner next year, and like 6 months later, which is kind of crazy, but that's how it works out. So maybe they do that, potentially. Maybe not. Maybe it's 2 different banners, right? And Global will have just a different banner then. We'll see what happens. But this is cool, right? I think that's really awesome. Hopefully this, like, again, Black Friday, Rose Goku Black returning also makes sense. And then imagine Gohan Black as a Dokkanfest. That'd be crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. Okay. Furthermore, we could talk about the Frieza and Cooler, which I looked at their kit. I think they kind of suck. I don't really think they're anything crazy. I mean, to touch on the important things, 20% damage reduction for Frieza when you're above 50% HP. And then if you have a Wicked Bloodline character attacking the same turn, he gets another 20% extra stats. I mean, his stats aren't bad, like in his passive, but then you look, he has 10k attack, or 11k attack, and not even 7k defense. Like, his base stats are just too low, I think. Though he does have a lot of multiplicative links. He probably could put up some decent numbers. I'm not gonna say crazy. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of what this guy is looking like, just overall. It's just free to play character, right? Until you would get an easy A, get at least slightly decent stats, honestly, and maybe some upgrades, but who knows when that's gonna be. I mean, this is a cool unit though. From what I saw, the animations actually also looked pretty decent, right? Not bad animations at all. We could actually literally take a look here if you guys want to see. Here's his super attack effect. I mean, 50% defense raise. He does get 150% attack and defense on super. Then that's Barrage Death Beam right there. What is it? 150% if you have the Wicked Bloodline. That's 250% with 20% reduction. And then 150 on super. It's just his stats. It's just awful, right? Is he on, what 200% is he on? I mean, he's on Broly's, but another thing is that Wicked Bloodline is like, who are you running? AGL Frieza? Pretty much just AGL Frieza. Yeah, because like this guy, if Super Bosses was more relevant, like Super Bosses is not relevant, but it's like not relevant. You know what I mean? It's like you're not going out of your way to really run Super Bosses anymore. Like there are just better villain teams, Slug's team, Broly's team, Tech Broly's team, right? You know, I was talking about in Broly specifically, but yeah. Though this guy could be around on Slug's team, you need that rotation. But this guy's a slot 2 unit, and this guy's a slot 2 unit. So who are you running in slot 1? At free to play character. So you know you're gonna use this guy in like Legendary Goku or something. I don't know, man. Cooler. I actually, because this guy at least has a consistent reduction with the Wicked Bloodline ally. This guy has 40% reduction if once loaded. This guy has 40% reduction, but then he loses 20% after after the 1 turn, which this Frieza, by the way, it's an exchange of 5 turns. So it's like you're not really gonna you're gonna get cooler out by the end of the fight, right? Unless you fall under 50% HP, then you could go ahead and get that. I mean, he could do 5 super attacks. Oh no, I missed this. 30%, another 10% reduction with each super. I mean, if you get a god turn, this guy can get 100% reduction in a turn, can he not? 40%, then he could do his 1 super, you can get 2 additionals, you can get a 3rd super attack from here, and then the hidden potential. No, a 4th one from here, then hidden potential. So he could, well, it'll be 90% reduction. That's on his first turn. So it's not too bad, actually. Cooler actually Cooler's not bad. And he has multiple turn stacking. It's just medium chances, man. And then you don't miss this. Like it's very RNG. He's physical though, so he'll have a lot of additional chances. Like he only needs to do 3 supers in battle. So if he gets his first super right, then you get one of these, then you get the hidden potential. Then after that you'll get a 4th one, and then he would have 60% reduction that turn. That's gambling though. If this guy would easy in, this becomes a high chance, then he's kind of crazy. Then we could talk about it, but he's not bad actually. I completely missed this additional 10% reduction. I mean 200% super, then this multiplicative buff. He might be able to put in some work here. But I don't know, Frieza, I'm not really... It's a free-to-play character, right? Again, if we're talking about a kit like this on like a Dokkanfest that has actual good stats, that's kind of different. Or, you know, maybe if this guy wasn't a Wicked Bloodline restricted character, right? You're without a slot 1 character to use with him, you know, maybe he'd be in a better spot. Really cool character and concept, though. We'll see. Again, this is not going to become an LR because he has to be hidden potential system, which is for free-to-play TURs only, right? LRs, even if they're free-to-play LRs, actually get the normal hidden potential system with the 5,000 stats, right? I guess we'll talk about these guys real quickly. I mean, they're all good on the reps team. 17, the thing about 17 and 18 is that they also want battle wits. Like 18 gets the 35% reduction with the battle wits character, but if you get that, 18's so good. 17 gets guaranteed crit with that, but he can get up to a basically, what is that, up to an 80% dodge chance, and he can, what's it called, get rainbow orbs from 18, who I believe does make rainbow key spheres, if I'm not mistaken. Which actually does, it makes tech key spheres, huh? I guess you get the rainbow key spheres on the team, which is not really, like, the reps team doesn't have issues making rainbow key spheres. I think 17 is kind of dodge or die though, honestly, and it's like you want to give 18 all the orbs at the same time, but 18's really good. 17, again, 80% chance dodge, doesn't really hit that hard though, but that's not what these guys are designed. I think 18 especially though is kind of crazy. This Fitboo, I mean, again, with the full reps of Universe 7 team, this guy, you know, gets a decent, really nice chance to dodge, 80% dodge, right? If you have the full reps rotation, but then he also builds up damage reduction. He can build up to 77% damage reduction. Now it is, again, a thing where he really wants to be excelling in those 7 turns, but okay, like, it's not that big of a deal with 80% dodge, and then he could build up to 77% reduction. This guy's crazy. I think he's kind of like one of the more underrated banner units. This guy as well, again, if there's full reps, he's guarding, he's providing 60% defense support, and then 2 key and some attack, right? 30%. Not bad, not bad. He's just a decent character though, like a nice little floating character. We do love to see this. This Piccolo's nice, but they're all good. I would say for sub easies, they're all like actually nice units. Dude, it is already 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, I didn't even mean to talk for this long. Whatever. New banner this weekend, most likely. I mean, they could wait until actual Black Friday. I doubt it. Based on when these banners end, right? The 6 for the normal ticket, and then for the, I assume, purchasable tickets, they should be purchasable. on the 11th, which those purchasable tickets usually leave a few days after the actual banner itself leaves. So yeah, I'm thinking actually yeah, probably drops tomorrow, then leaves on the 4th, then the Tanabata actual tickets to give you a few extra days, then they give you a few extra days after this for the bot tickets. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Hopefully it's something exciting, and catch you guys next time.